Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Keisha, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you the fabrics I purchased from my Myrtle Beach fabric shopping vlog experience. So if you want to see more of that fabric, I showed you pictures of some, but I'm going to show you in this video the real look and the real drapery and the realness of all the fabric. So if you want to go ahead and see what that looks like, continue watching. Now, before I get started, I do want to put a total disclaimer out there about these fabrics. Most of these fabrics that I'm going to show you are purchased as remnants. And most times when you purchase a remnant, you don't always know, I guess depending on the store, you don't know exactly what the fabric is, what the content is. So for many of these fabrics, I have no idea of what the real fabric content is, but I will tell you that they all are definitely considered upholstery. They all are pretty heavyweight, which means I can use them for making tote bags and maybe some home decor type items. However, what I would like to do is take some time. This is a desire. I'm not sure that I will actually get to do this, but I do want to take some time before I start to cut into my fabrics and try to figure out exactly what type of content I'm working. What I plan to do is to take some time and go through this book here. It's called Fabric for Fashion, the Swatch book, and the authors of this book are Clive Hallett and Amanda Johnston. So what I would like to do is try to figure out the fabric content of what I'm working with here. This book actually, if you open it up, I'll show you a little bit of the inside. It gives you actual swatches of fabric, and you're able to feel the fabric. So if you purchase anything like a remnant that's not named, you can go to this book and you can actually, look through it, get a feel for some of the fabric types to say, yeah, I think what I purchased is actually this type of fabric here. It may not be spot on, but it might give you somewhat of an idea about what you're working with. So I do plan to use this book as I go through my fabrics before I start to cut and work into them. So while I was at Myrtle Beach, I went to 3 fabric stores. One is a very well-known chain. It's Joann Fabrics. I could not go to Myrtle Beach and not find a Joann Fabrics, or I couldn't go to any state, I guess, now that I'm into sewing, and not try to compare and see what the other Joann Fabrics look like. And I gave you all a walkthrough of what that Joann's was like in my previous video. But yeah, I went to 3 different fabric stores, including Joann Fabrics, and I'm going to show you what I got from the first store. The first store I went to was called Rose Arbor Fabrics and Interiors, and as my video showed you all, that place was like phenomenal. I loved it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it. You can watch the video and see for yourself, but it had some really nice fabric there. So in that video I showed you all, or you saw a picture rather, of this orange fabric here, and this is like so let me tell you first, this was a remnant, and it was 2 yards, originally priced at $80 for the 2 yards. And I got this for 75% off of the listed price here. So yeah, this is like a really heavy weight, well, not really heavy, it's like a medium weight, I would say, woven fabric. And I'm definitely going to be thinking about what I can do with this in terms of maybe a tote bag or a purse, or I did get some of these because I thought maybe they might make like a nice pair of pants for the fall or winter because of the weight of them and the color, of course. So I have lots of options with this. The only thing is that it's only 2 yards. So I'm not really sure how much I can get in terms of pants for myself out of it, but I am lucky and grateful to have this pretty orange fabric in my stash now. Pardon the rattling of the bag. I have not taken it out the bag just yet because I was trying to protect it. All right, let's do this. All right, so the next fabric here is this pretty red. Again, it's very heavyweight. I would not say it's like, well, yeah, I mean, this could be, again, for tote bag. I got most of this, honestly, guys, to make bags and things like that out of, bags and totes, because sometimes with the cottons, like the quilting cottons, like they're not sturdy enough, I don't think, to do like a structured tote bag. So I did get a lot of this to do bags with. So it's this red here, and I have a yard and a half at $50, and it was 75% off. So when I went to Rose Arbor, all of their remnant fabrics were 75% off of the ticketed price. All right, so there's this red here. It's really nice. It has a little bit of black in there, some black marbling, so I like that look. Yeah, it's nice and heavy too. The more I look at this, I kind of also feel like this might make a nice fabric for the holidays, for Christmas. You know, the holidays are coming up pretty soon, so if I'm inclined, I could possibly do like a decorative pillow for my home for the holidays or something like that. But yeah, this was something I purchased from Rose Arbor. And then here is another fabric I purchased from Rose Arbor. So I like animal print, and I don't know that this is exactly animal print, but I did get it because I thought it was really pretty. So that's this here, and it's just like this this cream, and it's like cream and brown and gold and green. It's just really, really pretty, I thought. Yeah, so, and all of these fabrics feel pretty much the same in terms of their well, no, I'm not gonna say that, because this one here has more of a tweed feel to it, a heavy tweed, while the orange one does not, and this feels like something totally different. So I won't say they feel the same, but that's this fabric here. Nice and heavy. And I don't remember, let me see how much I got this for off the remnant. This one here, 3/4 of a yard for $30, and again 75% off. So yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking I just like this one. This might be one I might have to hold on to for a while until I'm very, very sure about what I want to do with it, because it's so unique and it's just really, really pretty. So and then I got this pink. This pink fabric feels very much like the orange, but this has more of a linen feel to it. So and I got, how many yards of this? I got 1.5 yards, 75% off of $45. So I did go ahead and pick this up. It is really, really lightweight and see-through. If you look at this here, you can kind of almost see through that just a little bit. At least I can see through it from this side, but yeah, it's rather thin. I could maybe see a nice pair of shorts out of this, honestly, with the proper undergarments underneath, or I could probably also see a nice pair of capri style pants or a nice culotte, something like that. But again, it's only 1.5 yards, so something like that would not be for myself, it would be for someone else. Yeah, I thought this was nice. And I'm feeling this now, and while I thought I would be able to do a bag or something out of it, it's rather thin, so I'm not really sure now if the bag would be an option. I like structured totes. I don't like the kind of totes that you put it down and it's just like there's no structure to it. So I don't know, I'll have to see about that, but I did get it. And I do have another idea in mind for this I'm not going to share right now, but I will see how that idea works out. But yeah. And then the last fabric that I purchased from Rose Arbor was this blue. It is I don't even know how much I purchased of this, but it was 75% off of $12. So I went ahead and got it. It's just like a blue, I don't know. I mean, I would say like a blue denim, but it's not denim, but it kind of reminds you of like a heavyweight denim of some sort. But I like this a lot. And of course, I thought bags or totes or a zippered pouch of some sort, anything like that, because of the structure and the weight to it. So I got this from Rose Arbor as well. So I will tell you, I was very impressed with Rose Arbor, and I do plan to go back again because I just like what I saw, and it's just a really great place to check out if you're into making bags and totes and things like that, and you're in the South Carolina Myrtle Beach area. All right, so the second store that I went to was called Fabric Selections, and the lady there, honestly, I forgot her name, but she was so kind. She was so generous in walking me through and just talking about, you know, some of the fabric and welcoming me to her store and things like that. So after my walkthrough, I felt like I wanted to patronize her business because, you know, these are a lot of small businesses who are doing the best that they can and trying to stay afloat and you know, earn income and earn a living. So I went ahead and patronized her organization or her store. So I did get this green. I will be honest with you, I'm not sure about how in love with it I really am. I saw it as green and I wanted to get a green type of fabric, and I saw it as a remnant, and I was like, okay, that'll do. But it is very thin. It's not as heavyweight as I wanted it to be, but it's just this green, you know, it's just green. I mean, I don't know how, you know, there's nothing really special about it, but yeah. And I don't even know how many yards of this I have. Let me see if it's on here somewhere. Oh, yes, it is. So I have 2 1/3 yards of this. 2 1/3 yards of this. So it's quite a bit. You know, when I look at this, it looks like a watermelon rind, honestly. No, it's just me, but now that I have it, I feel like it's giving watermelon vibes. So I don't know if I don't know what I'll do with this, but I am going to find something to do with it, something creative, and I'm going to make it work because I purchased it and I don't want it to go to waste. All right. So this other fabric here, I wish I had a lot more of this, but this is all she was able to give me. And I think that this is what you call the seersucker. I think it's is it seersucker? Is that the seersucker print? I think it is, I'm not sure, but yeah, I got this, and I did not get a whole lot because there was not a lot there. It's only a half a yard. But again, you know, I wanted to patronize, and it was the one thing I did see that I liked, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And this is only $2.50, so I was like, what the heck? I mean, it's fine. And the other one I just showed you, the one that's giving watermelon vibes, that was $11.75 for this entire for the whole 2 yards of this. So, and these were priced as marked. There was no additional markdown on any of those remnants. And then I got this purple from her as well. It's purple and black. Now I did think this is very pretty, pretty thick. I love it. You know, I'm a Ravens fan, and I know lots of people who are Ravens fans, so this is definitely giving like Baltimore Ravens vibe. So I was happy to get this, and I'm trying to see if I could find on here what this was in terms of cost, and I'm not seeing anything on here, but it was, I'm telling you, it was no more than maybe $10, if that. But yeah, it's just this little pretty purple and black. So I'm actually learning a lot more in terms of, like, whenever I'm going out looking for fabrics, to just go and check out the remnant sections first, because you can actually find some really nice cuts of fabric on the remnants before you go and start looking at what's on the bolts, and you can save little money just depending on your purpose for going out and fabric shopping. My purpose was just to go out and to see what the other stores had, and come back with something I could say, hey, I got this from I was on vacation. So I really didn't go to buy anything like major. Just wanted to say I was able to go and get some nice fabrics and be able to remember these places, so when I go back I can buy more. And this actually ended up probably being one of my most favorite fabrics that I purchased, although I told you guys in the other video that I was not 100% sure about it because of the scaling. But this is 2 3/4 yards and I paid $13.88 for it, and it's this black and black, white, and like pea green. Let me try to hold this so that you can kind of see the scaling a little better. And it has parrots on it. So I thought it was cute. I looked at it for a little bit and I'm like, I wish they had maybe a few more of the parrots on here for scaling purposes, so that when you decide to cut, you're able to get more of the parrot in your garment or whatever it is you're going to make with it. But I was reminded that this is really upholstery fabric, so with upholstery fabric you typically have a big enough space that you get the full scale of what the design on the fabric. But with the proper placement with a pattern piece, I'm sure that this will be a really nice fabric or nice make. So yeah, and I was able to get this. And it is pretty thick. I would say one layer of it, let me try to do it this way so you guys can see. It is pretty thick, you know, it's thick. That's pretty thick, I would say. So yeah, I was happy to get this in the end. So yeah, that was what I was able to purchase from Fabric Selections. So I'm not going to wash any of this just yet because I don't have immediate plans for any of it. So I'm not going to worry so much about getting it in the washing machine. I honestly probably will leave it in the bag for a little while and just put the bag in my closet. It's not how I typically store my fabrics, but I'll probably do that for the time being. Yeah, so let me show you all what I purchased from Joann Fabrics. All right, so I want to show you the shearing fabric first. You know, it's very simple, really simple. Now I know that you could actually make this shearing design on your fabric, but I just feel like for me it's probably just a lot easier and much more simple to purchase the fabric already done. So I do have this in this nice orange, and I don't even remember how many yards of this I purchased. I think I only purchased about 2.5 yards of this, if a little bit less, because my desire is to do a dress or a nice top, a nice strapless top. So I'm not really sure just yet what I want to do, but I only got just what I needed because this does stretch and I didn't want to overspend. And the lady at Joann was really helpful in helping me determine exactly how much I should consider purchasing, because sometimes when I purchase fabric, I tend to purchase more than what I need. Sometimes just to make sure I have enough to do other things, but like I said, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money while I was away on fabric. So then I purchased this other shearing fabric, and it has bumblebees on it. It has bumblebees on it, and I thought this was so cute. And I don't even know that I've seen these here at my local Joann's, but I was not gonna leave without having this in my stash coming home. So I got another one that has the bumblebees on it, and I see some shedding here. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, but that's this one here. Very cute. And again, the same thought process, either a dress or a shirt. I'm not sure just yet. What do you think? Dress or shirt? I'm not sure. And then so I really do enjoy sewing with rayon. When I first started sewing and I did my very first like garment, my very first outfit, it was using the rayon fabric, and I got it from LA Finch. And sometimes if it's just me, I'm finding a hard time finding rayon like in my local Joann's, and maybe I'm just overlooking it because of the content I'm looking at. I don't know, but I found this, and I don't know if it's 100% rayon or not, but I really liked it. I hope that it sews up really easily, but it's this nice print here. And I think I got 3 to 4 yards of it. You can see that. The possibilities for this are absolutely endless. It does have a little bit of a stretch to it, I'm noticing. But the opportunities for this fabric are endless. I mean, I could do a skirt, I could do a nice summer dress, I could do a nice two-piece, I could do a cardigan, I could do a robe, I could do pajamas if I wanted to. I mean, there's so much I could do with this fabric. That's why I think I did purchase about 3 to 4 yards of it, not really having a plan for it just yet. But yeah, I thought this was really, really pretty. So yeah, so that is that here. And then from Joann's, I purchased a collection of fat quarters. I purchased 2 of each because I do have some plans for these, and I feel like those plans are changing a little bit. They are shifting somewhat, so it's all in my head right now, but I'm still thinking of other things I want to do. So I have these fat quarters here, the black and white. I purchased 2 of each. So the black and white here, there's a pretty green and white, and then there's this cameo, looks like a cameo, I guess. Well, not quite cameo, but it's kind of giving somewhat of a cameo vibe, I think, of this pink, purple, white, yeah, mauve. And then I have this, just a basic pink, kind of like a paisley looking print. So yeah, I got 2 of each of those, and that was what I managed to pick up from my my fabric haul, or my fabric shopping trip in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Well, let me know what you all think about what you just saw. If you have any suggestions on things I can make, or any patterns I can check out as I'm looking to make different things with these fabrics, let me know. Are there any that you particularly like? Yeah, just tell me what your overall thoughts are. And if you have a moment and you have not already gone over to watch the vlogging video I did, make sure you do that, because you'll actually get the full effect, and you'll be a part of the experience I had in actually going through and walking and taking a look at all of the fine fabrics in both of these stores, in all of these stores actually. So I want to thank you for watching my video, and if you have not already liked and subscribed, please do so. That way you are a part of a community of people who are sharing in all things sewing. So again, thanks for watching, and until we come together again, take care and God bless.